Is Scottie Scheffler really untouchable? Or are we ignoring the players who are quietly catching up? The PGA Tour Player of the Year race isn't just about trophies. It's about legacy, consistency, and the kind of dominance that makes history. And right now, one name keeps popping up at the top. But here's the thing. There are hungry challengers breathing down his neck. Some say Scheffler has already locked it up. Others argue the race is closer than you think. So who actually deserves it? Let's break down the numbers, the moments, and the intangibles, because this debate is far from over. Let's start with the obvious. If you look at the pure statistics, Scottie Scheffler isn't just winning, he's demolishing the competition. We are talking about multiple PGA Tour wins in a single season, including some of the biggest events on the calendar. He's not just showing up, he's showing out. Take a look at his strokes gained statistics. Scheffler leads the tour in strokes gained approach, strokes gained tee to green, and is ranked near the top in putting. That's not a fluke. That's a complete player. When you dominate every category like that, you're not just beating guys on Sunday, you're beating them from Thursday morning. And let's not forget the majors. While he hasn't won them all, he's consistently in contention. Top 5 finishes. Top 10s. He's always there when it matters most. That kind of consistency is what separates a good season from a Player of the Year season. But here's the catch, golf is unpredictable. Just when you think someone has it locked up, a hot streak from another player can flip the narrative. And that's exactly what we've seen brewing beneath the surface. Now, let's give credit where it's due. There are players who have quietly put together incredible seasons. They haven't gotten the same headlines as Scheffler, but their numbers are legit. Take someone like Xander Schauffele. He's been steady, consistent, and has won some big events. His ball striking is elite, and when he gets hot with the putter, he's unbeatable. He doesn't have as many wins as Scheffler, but the quality of his performances is undeniable. Then there's Rory McIlroy. Love him or hate him, he's still one of the most talented players on the planet. He's won multiple times this season, including some dramatic victories. His driving distance and iron play are still world-class. And when he's in the right headspace, he can beat anyone. And what about Viktor Hovland? He's had some massive moments, including a historic win at the FedEx St. Jude Championship, where he shot a final round that left everyone speechless. His game is built for big stages, and is proven he can go toe-to-toe with Scheffler. So why isn't the race considered closer? Because wins matter. And Scheffler has more. But if you look at the overall body of work, top 10s, scoring averages, and performance in signature events, the gap isn't as wide as people think. Here's where the conversation gets interesting. When you talk about Player of the Year, it's not just about total wins or scoring averages. It's about who performed when the pressure was highest. Who hit the shot that mattered? Who made the putt when everything was on the line? Scheffler has shown incredible mental toughness. We've seen him make clutch putts on the back nine of major championships. We've watched him outduel top players in playoff scenarios. That cold-blooded demeanor? That's what champions are made of. But let's be fair. Other players have stepped up in big moments too. Schauffele's win at the Travelers Championship was a masterclass in composure. Rory's victory at the Scottish Open involved a gutsy finish. Hovland's playoff win? Nerve-wracking and brilliant. The difference is, Scheffler has done it more often. He's been in more final groups on Sundays. He's faced more pressure situations. And more often than not, he's emerged victorious. That's not just talent, that's a mindset that can't be taught. The Player of the Year award isn't given to the best ball striker. It's given to the player who delivered when it counted most. And on that front, Scheffler still has a clear edge. Let's be honest. The media loves a debate. They want drama. They want rivalries. And sometimes, the narrative doesn't match the numbers. You'll see headlines like, "Is Scheffler overrated?" Or "The real Player of the Year is," and it creates this illusion of a tight race. But when you actually look at the leaderboard and the stats, it's often not as close as they want you to believe. Scheffler leads in virtually every major statistical category. Wins? Check. Top 10s? Check. Majors contended? Check. World ranking? Check. The only thing people can argue is the lack of a major victory in a specific season. But even then, he's been in the mix. Meanwhile, other players might have one or two standout events, but haven't maintained that level throughout the year. Golf is about consistency over 10 months, not just one hot week. And that's where Scheffler separates himself. So why does the debate continue? Because it makes for good content. It gets views. It sparks arguments. But in reality, the numbers tell a clear story. Scheffler isn't just in the race, He's leading it by a comfortable margin. All right, let's cut through the noise. If the season ended today, the answer is pretty straightforward. Scottie Scheffler wins Player of the Year. Not because of hype. Not because of favoritism. Because of performance. Is won multiple times, dominated statistically, and delivered in high-pressure moments. His game is complete. His mental game is elite. And his consistency is unmatched. But here's the twist. Golf seasons don't end today. There are still big events left. Playoffs. Majors. The FedEx Cup. And if someone like Rory or Xander goes on a tear and wins 2 or 3 of those, the conversation changes instantly. That's the beauty of this sport. Nothing is guaranteed. The trophy isn't handed out until the final putt drops. So while Scheffler may be miles ahead right now, the race isn't officially over for now, though. Give credit where it's due. Scottie Scheffler is having a season for the ages. And whether you love him or root against him, you have to respect the level he's playing at. The Player of the Year debate might be fun to discuss, but the answer, right now, is pretty clear.